What up, D&E fam? What's going on? I hope everybody is doing well during this pandemic. We've been moving just a little bit slow here at D&E. Choo-choo, but we trucking along and keeping it moving. So with that, I need your help. I need you to tap them on the shoulder, give them a call, give them an email, whatever, a text. Mr. Sean Tyler, man, we want to document your story. Chris Nickens, aka C-Note, Deborah Neighbors, Miss Lady D herself. We want to document your story, so I'm putting the pressure on for sure, because it's so important that these things become documented, a place where 30, 40, 50 years from now, somebody actually knows your story because they heard you give it right here on DJs and Entertainment. Need to get at me, Vincent Irving. I'm on Facebook. Vincent Irving, aka DJV at gmail.com. I'm also on Instagram, Vincent Irving, aka DJV. So there's no reason not to get in touch with me if you need to get in touch with me. So I appreciate it, and make sure you subscribe. Please, 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 please subscribe to DJs and Entertainment on YouTube. That would be Vincent Irving, aka DJV. And then you just scroll down to DJs and Entertainment and just like them and do whatever. I appreciate everybody binging and everything else. Spread the word, let everybody know, like, love, everything. You know what I mean. Peace. Get to patches, right?
Yeah. So man, we break up or whatever. And when I say break up, I decided, I said, well, you know, Gary been doing this here in Kansas City. I seen that I needed the money to self-produce.
Right.
I kind of understood the game.
Right.
I already done spent this money on this Max and Chill.
Right.
I know I got the voice.
Right.
Every time I come to the party, I'm blowing it up.
That is true.
The only one that was close to me was McIntosh, and he didn't talk as much.
Right. Yep.
And Jock Mac was nice.
Right.
But he ain't know how to run his mouth on the mic, you know. But that was my thing. I had 1,000 chances. Some of that stuff was from baseball.
Right.
You know,
but still,
if you ain't going to get it on, take your day. I started that.
Right.
I mean, I run Who Runs This ML?
Right.
HL.
Right.
All of them hooks was my hooks.
Exactly.
And I put them in songs.
Right.
So I had about 20 hooks.
Right. Exactly.
Gary used to be like, man, dude, I did that make money faster. Make money faster. Man, I'm just thinking about all the hooks, man.
For sure,
and I had the crowd. I was the chant man. I was the chant man, and it was in my songs.
Right.
I'm DJing my own party. Me and Robert Ford hooked up.
Okay.
So I left Fresh for a minute.
Right.
So me and Robert Ford was a Q dog.
Right.
You remember Robert Ford got shot in the head. He didn't die, then he ended up dying.
Okay.
That was me and Robert went to Southeast together. So he's like, damn man, you know, he's a smooth talker.
Right.
He was you, cocky. Y'all look alike. No, I'm serious. That's funny. I think about it. Bald head, body. He was so proud of his body. He had a body of it.
Yeah.
He's like, damn man, why don't you do this stuff with me, man? I mean, I can get in and build it. I mean, I never think he sweet talked me into it. I'm like, okay, let's do it. So me and Rob Ford started doing KU parties.
Wow.
He could get the National Guard Armory because he was with the Q Dogs.
Right.
So man, I'm killing the game.
Right.
You know, Gary Dumas, everybody knows what I'm doing. I'm killing the game with Rob Ford. But me and Rob Ford, Rob was on the door, I'm DJing myself.
Right.
Well, we did one time we couldn't get the Armory. And you ever heard that club up there called the TP? It's a TP in Lawrence.
Okay.
It's built like a TP.
Right.
So we're doing the TP this night, right? So I'm on the wheels, whatever, and that's when Batarang was out and only bugging.
Yep.
So I'm spinning that. So this little girl, man, comes up. I guess I was about, I gotta be 23.
Right.
22, 23.
Right.
You know. So man, I'm on the wheels, whatever. Man, she was
shiny dime piece.
unbelievable. She was Laila Owens. Never forget it.
Wow.
Muslim.
Wow.
Didn't know this at the time.
Right.
Her brothers, Deidre Troy and Andre Harrell's cousin, they lived in Topeka.
Really?
Don't know this, nothing.
Wow.
I don't know none of this.
Right.
Now I know why she was drawn to the DJ booth. She told me, she said, hey man, my brother DJ, right? So I'm like, girl, get out of here. So I went up to Topeka, seen his setup. He DJ.
Right.
I didn't know he was good.
Right.
So she said, well, he gets this place up here. You know, sometimes we'll do it at the Holiday Inn. And sometimes we'll do it at the American Legion.
Okay.
So I said, okay, cool. I said, we'll try to set it up.
Right.
She said, well, you gonna let him DJ? I'm like, I'm thinking it's Topeka. What difference does it make? He only wanted $100. Right. Unbelievable. Right. So I goes to she ends up being my girl, whatever. I goes to Topeka, set it up at the American Legion, blew up. Probably 700 kids.
Wow.
I mean, I think I made like more money that night, about $3,500. I was charging $5, $6 at the door, and I'm on the door now, so I know what's coming in. And Troy's on the wheels of steel. Nice. Nice, Irving.
Good.
Troy, got it. Know how to mix, know what's hot. Wasn't over scratching, you know, and all of this stuff, just flat out. Good. And his boy, Andre Harrell's little cousin, DJ Andre Quick or something like that. He was biting out Quick's name, but he was using everybody. But he was good too. Long story short, man, we did that. So now I ain't stepping on nobody's shoes. I'm doing nothing in Kansas City. I'm running Topeka. Running the house. This is 90, 91. 90 mid, I'm running Topeka, building my money up. Every weekend I'm doing Topeka, ain't nobody fighting. And then whenever I ain't in Topeka, I'm doing the National Guard Armory with Rob Ford. So one night, I called Fresh. I said, hey Fresh, man, what's up, man? He's like, hey damn, man, I miss you, man. You know, we talked, right? I said, well, man, you know what, hey man, what you, man? I'm off tonight, Friday night. So I said, Fresh, man, I'll give you 500, man. Come on up to the armory. He couldn't believe it. He shows up. I said, you ain't got to bring nothing. He said, what? I said, bring your crates. He's like, Dave. I said, bring your crates. This is me you talking to. He said, what about? He said, you ain't got to say what about the sound. This is me. Long story short, so I'm going to tell you how it comes into patches. So we leave there. So we came back to Kansas City that next day. And I knew this Vietnamese dude that owned the club. Now, this is kind of where me and you start connecting. This Vietnamese guy on the club on Truman and Jackson. It wasn't a club, it was a restaurant. I turned it to the Doghouse. This is prior to Patches 2. So I opens up the Doghouse. Ronald Fredericks was on Truman Road down here on Paseo. Because he had done cut a deal with somebody. First he used to be at the party house, fell out with them. So now he's doing his parties right there. Which I ain't got no problem with him. I'm at Truman and Jackson. But I got a nice setup. I got a stage, upstairs, downstairs, games was in it because it was a restaurant. So I told him, I said, you can have the bar, just let me have the door. Chinese guy don't know no better, you know. He was like, Mion said, damn man, can you bring a crowd? I said, I got it. So I went and got with Myron D, I got with Freddie Bell and Larry J. I said, put me on the air. He's like, no, we never done. You know Jeff Charney, man. Shout out Jeff Charney, you was a bum. I'm just gonna tell you. Yeah, but he came around. But at first he only wanted to, now we need to use the, get this I don't know. Now we use the in-house DJ. I said, no man. I want to do my own thing. I was the first that they let do it. Now Marcus Smith would do it, but they would do voiceovers. I wanted to do my own commercials. I'm paying for it. Jeff Charney and them at KPRS wouldn't, they didn't want you to do it. So long story short, man, so I goes, man, finally I talked him into it. I was paying $150 a spot, 30 seconds. So I said, man, had to pay 10 after 11. But if you had the membership card, no matter how full I was, you could get in. So the 55th Street Dogs, everybody, Copeland, everybody who's anybody, Big Champ. Anybody, they was there, bro. I had games in there, video games, but I didn't allow no guns. And how I did it is, I used my basketball, my street swag. I'd make them turn their gun into me.
That's good.
I said, give me your gun. I already know you got it. Or you ain't going in. And they be like, come on, Dale, man, you tripping, man. I went through the whole, but we sometimes would negotiate at the door. And I let one of them, I used to let Mike Ford, we can go on record, Michael Ford, I say Ford, because Ford was cool. And I knew Ford would do right. So you keep your gun, but you looking out for me. I said, if you go in there and do something, I'm gonna shoot you, you gonna shoot me. That was our little pact. We used to laugh about it. He's like, Dale, you ain't gonna shoot me. I said, I'm gonna shoot you, bro. I guess he thought I would.
Right.
But I never had a fight down there. I never had a major fight down there.
Right.
Had a shootout down there after I was over, but never a fight.
Right.
Long story short, this is coming into how God got a hold of me.
Right.
Okay, so I'm taking you. So man, I'm down there. I'm doing the doghouse. One night, Fresh shows up.
Okay.
I got about 2,000 people there, Irv. Now that might sound exaggerated, but I'm not. No, I had people downstairs in the basement.
Right.
So me and Gary had a talk, and Gary was feeling some kind of way. He's like, man, Dave, you know, I'm gonna just say, man, I don't know how you doing this. And he said, who them dudes on the wheels?
Right.
I'm using her brothers. They only charging me $150 a night.
Right, exactly. No
they come to Pico, they ain't know.
Right.
And I would put them up. I do 2 nights. I do Friday and Saturday,
Exactly.
right? But still, they all scared of God, so I wouldn't do Sunday nights.
Right.
So, but I was putting them up in the Interstate Inn out there in Blue Springs.
Right.
You know, and they mind that was a major hotel.
Exactly.
And I put up the equipment. They come back and do Saturday night.
Right.
They'd hang out all day Saturday, man. We had a blast.
Right.
That was the greatest summer of '92.
Beautiful.
Summer of '92.
Beautiful.
So man, I done. So all of this is going coinciding. I done the EPMD.
Right.
I done hit Tech with the thing.
Right.
I did Jack the Rapper and blew up down there.
Beautiful.
Tech and them came down there.
Okay.
That's when Tech started getting good.
Okay.
He's grown up now.
Right.
Tech starting to polish.
Okay, when did you go to Jack the Rapper? What year was that?
I did Jack the Rapper every year, 89, 90, 91, 90, all the way up to 92.
Gotcha.
I did Jack the Rapper 5 years straight.
Gotcha.
Never was on,
Right.
put myself on.
Right.
Snuck in,
Right.
no pass,
Right.
you know,
Right.
whole shot. Yeah.
Right.
In fact, I showed them how to sneak in.
Right.
You know, I go in.
100, 200, 300. Oh! I am T-Fab, reporting live from the D&E studios covering the unexpected disappearance of DJ B, who some say was slapped in the next week. But the anomalous vanishing of both DJ B and Vincent Irving besets investigators. Please view the squabble that began this
DJ B. You know what it is. I'm here with DJs and and entertainment, but really I really appreciate and want to thank you for all of your support and your shares, and just ask that you continue to subscribe. You're here.
That's right.
What are
doing here?
Yeah, okay, I know.
We are working.
Got it. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
And Gary knows it.
Right.
Because Gary's smart. He can look at it. He's like, damn, I just, man, you know.
And I want a piece of it.
Yeah, he wanted it in.
Right.
So I said, well, man, on my next deal, we'll do something.
Right.
So then we talked to the guy from Maine. We did patches together.
Okay.
It only lasted a summer.
Right,
But
okay.
it was a heck of a summer.
Yes, it was. 'Cause I remember that.
Yeah. It was a heck of a
that was
Sweet
sweet.
Lou on the door.
Right.
Jeff walking around. I'm on the mic. Fresh is on the wheels. We made a lot of money there.
Yes, that is true.
Even there, though, I don't think they paid me right. So
Right.
I still don't think y'all gave me. Now Lou claims, damn man, I was counting the money. You know I'm telling him I don't believe because him and Jeff Atkins were best friends.
Right, for sure.
So, although Jeff wouldn't do nothing bad to me,
Right.
at the same time, you know,
Right. Well, it's
if I ain't counting the money, you know,
it's fast.
yeah, it ain't nothing. We best of friends.
We still
man.
eating now.
Yeah, it's best of friends. Shooting in the air,
Right,
man,
right, right.
turned into just a shootout of melee.
Right.
Well, that called the fire marshal. Fire marshal came, seen all the people I had in
Right.
there. Man, that Monday,
Done.
man, sign on the door. Y'all better not come back up in here. All y'all going to jail. Shut me down.
Wow.
So from there, me and Young, we talked. He's like, yeah, man, you know, I don't know what we're going to do.
Right.
So my idea, my thinking, 55th and Truce.
Right.
Used to be a little car wash, a little
Right.
shop there.
Right.
I went, talked to the owners, rented it, $800 a month. Irving, I'm gonna open up a liquor store with him. He already got the liquor license.
Right. That's right.
So
All we
gotta do is move and open up a liquor store.
Right.
But you know I ain't supposed to be into no liquor, man. So there's where God got my attention.
Okay.
We start buying the, you know, the counters and stuff and everything. I'm done with the clubs.
Right.
I'm like, I'm sick of fooling with people.
Right.
And I took that money and he had his money. We teamed up and we was gonna name it Big D's Liquors or whatever. Bought the signs and everything. So I seen a guy I grew up with named Devan.
Okay.
I'm out up on, you know, you get your ladder up.
Right.
I'm measuring off the thing to put up my signs.
Right.
No different from what I would do here.
Right.
You know, to go get them made.
Right.
So I had already seen Sean Chase. He was a basketball phenom. One of my best friends, big brother. I had seen him at the Harris house the week before. And he was telling me he ain't never coming to the clubs no more because he fell down some steps and almost died. I'm like, man, tell me that in the middle of the club.
Right.
But you know, so my mind is heavy with, man, I need to get out of this life.
Right.
And then he said that to me, man. I came down off the ladder. This is September of '93.
Okay.
I came down off the ladder. I took the drills and whatever I had in my hand in. This is how this happened.
Okay.
I took the drills and I just came off tour with Teddy Riley, Martin Lawrence from 28 Ragtime.
Right, gotcha.
They put me on tour. I was supposed to be rapping. They got me out here selling t-shirts. I'm like, bro.
Right. What's going on?
I mean, I already had my own money too. I'm kind of like, so me and Big Mike's getting into it about, he's like, we got you, man.
Right.
And they really did.
Right.
I had just wrote, me and Jeff lived together at this time. I had just wrote an album called Creep Through the Hood.
Okay.
12 songs.
Gotcha.
This is before Snoop.
Right.
So when he came with Roll With Me When I Creep Through the Hood, he probably heard my stuff.
That's claiming. Hey,
I mean, Snoop probably heard my stuff because I had rolled with, because I had already had Come With Me as I creep through the hood.
Right.
And I was talking about 39, man, it was nasty.
Right.
Jeff Atkins probably still got copies of it because I made it in his basement.
We gotta track that down.
Man, this was after Max and Chill.
Gotcha.
Hot, 12 songs.
Right.
We was gonna put it out, but 28 wanted to put me on. So Teddy Riley was just, Martin Lawrence, it was his tour.
Right.
They said, Dev, if you do this tour, Chuck, me, Jeff Atkins, Big Mike, and Big Mike's big brother went to 4 states, 12 cities.
Right.
With Martin Lawrence. They said, sometime you'll get to rap, sometime you won't. I never got to rap. But you know me, I was selling my stuff on the table.
Exactly.
So I'm getting my stuff off of New York, Philadelphia, Hampton, Virginia, and then Teddy Riley is showing up. So I'm really, it's on. And Jeff Atkins is over there like, man, my boy is. I called Jock Max. Jock was going to Macedonia Baptist Church. Otis Cobbin's singer. On Kansas City, Kansas. Eric Cobbin's dad. So I called Jock. He's like, hey man, Dad, what's up, man? Yeah, man, I'm going to church Sunday. I said, man, I'd like to go with you. I remember he was like, what? He's like, yeah, all right, dude. So we met. I came to his house. We went. And the pastor didn't preach. Otis Cobbin's senior preached. Signs of the time and your need to get right. His son.
Right for you. Right to your heart.
He murdered the message.
Right.
Murdered it. I mean, it was hellfire brimstone.
Right.
So I'm sitting there, man. Thomas didn't get up. They called the altar call.
Right.
I got on a ice blue suit. Because man, I was buying stuff then, man. I'm buying some expensive. I ain't talking about no Harold Penner.
Right.
I'm down at Jay Riggins, man. That Sunday, gave my life to God.
Okay.
Back. I rededicated, really.
Right.
I didn't know that then.
Right.
So man, I just decided, man. I knew that Now and Never was too strong, man.
Right.
And it was just like, man, I don't need this, man. I'm good.
Okay.
So stop. I wrote a letter to Sean. It's another Irving moment.
Okay.
I wrote a whole letter. Hey, this is what I've done today. Church. I had my own little apartment. Blah 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 blah. Will you marry me?
Wow. Go figure. What year was that?
1993.
Go figure.
It had to be September had to be September 26th.
Okay.
That game, September 26, 1993. That's in one of my raps.
Right. Okay.
September 26, 1993.
Gotcha.
So that was that Friday. We gets married immediately. We got married that Friday at the Justice of the Peace and Independence.
Right. Go figure.
And then I went back to my dad in the gospel, Bishop Jordan.
Okay.